I'm Ivo Pope, and as you could tell by my turtleneck, I'm either a business guru or a 1970s pedophile. Let's assume it's the former for now. I specialize in getting sad, disgusting sacks like you off the couch and into employment. And you so clearly need it. I mean, look at yourselves, sat here on a Wednesday night at a student comedy gig when you should be at home with the Times top 100 employers, masturbating joylessly. You may have read my book, From IBS to IBM, How to Turn Your Embarrassing Traits into Cold, Hard Cash. So gather around for a suckle on my teat of talk tips, and you'll be employed faster than you can say late capitalist hellscape. So listen up. The first thing anyone will see on a CV they receive from you will be your name, right next to your telephone number and the number of people you've slept with. If possible, try and choose a powerful name. Like Ivo Pope. A lot of people ask me, what's Ivo short for? I'm 5'10", I'm not short for anyone. But Ivo is short for something. What's Ivo short for? I want the job. Some people think that their Christian name should be their first name. Not me, I'm a disruptor. And what's a more Christian name than Pope? It signifies power, the love of millions, and the ability to bury unseemly allegations at the drop of a massive hat. After your name, the next thing people will look at is your education. If at all possible, try and be privately educated. If only for the contacts. Those sweet, sensual, playful contacts. If you're not privately educated, you can't have a job. I can't help you, I'm sorry. That's the law, and I don't break the law. Except the tax code. And the 10 Commandments. And the speed limit. Goddamn woke doctors telling me 3 grams of speed is too much for a stand-up kid. How dare they? Like my idol Lightning McQueen, I am speed. I run fast, baby. I run hot. I run hot. Do you smell that? That burning toast smell? That's the smell of success. And those pains down your arm, those are the pains of power. Do what I do, and you'll be stroking your way to success in a minute's time. But no CV is complete without a good skill set. Skills pay the bills, as they say in Shanghai, I assume. And skills are very much like cheeses, in that there are 2 types. Soft skills and hard. Soft skills like sensitivity, emotional intelligence, and basic human decency are all truly essential skills if you want to work at a nursery for children. And even then, read my new book, From Nap Time to NASDAQ, How to Make Those Toddlers Pay. No, leave the soft skills and the soft cheeses with the commie French. Hard skills are where the cheddar's at. With hard skills, try and match your skills to a real-life experience and tailor it to the company you're applying to. For example, if I was applying to a biotech company, I might say, I first developed a passion in the natural sciences when I crushed a toucan to death with my bare hands, just to see the life go out. But it's all right, you can embellish it slightly. I mean, of course, that story didn't really happen. It was a salmon. And it bit me before I could finish. But with hard skills, remember the 3 Bs. Brutality, bullshit, and a blatant disregard for the environment. Cram your CV full of so many meaty, hard skills, and the CEOs will be lusting after it like a couple of cartoon dogs at a barbecue. You're all but guaranteed to get an interview, and if you do, don't worry. Ivo's here to help you give a convincing performance on the casting couch of capitalism. It's a good idea to practice some basic interview questions beforehand, like, what's your biggest weakness? The what A-levels did you do of the corporate world? Predictable, pointless, and shockingly still in use in boardrooms and smoking areas across the country. So, what's your biggest weakness? Public speaking. What's your biggest weakness, sir?
I get performance anxiety.
Bullshit. What's your biggest weakness?
Scared of heights.
Bullshit. Everybody always likes to give bullshit answers like, I'm scared of heights, or I'm too much of a perfectionist, or institutional discrimination. No, a real candidate is honest. Why don't you ask me?
What's your biggest weakness?
Erectile dysfunction. But here's where you separate yourself from the rest of the candidates. Ask me again.
What's your biggest weakness?
Erectile dysfunction. But it is my biggest weakness. Hard skills don't have to be hard all the time. As I used to say to my wife before she left. But don't just listen to me. There are thousands of books written by CEOs and chairmen handing down their advice across generations. My personal favorite is a handy pocket-sized book that every budding young businessman should read. Chairman Mao's Little Red Book. One of the most successful chairmen of all time. And in it, he sets out 3 key tenets that everybody should understand before going into an interview. Number 1, loyalty to the party is paramount. Why let the search for a job get in the way of your hard partying lifestyle? Turn up to the interview hungover. They'll respect your dedication. If they ask you to take a drug test, say that you've taken them all and you got a high 2-1. Offer them a line. That shows them that you can bring something to the table. Or the mirror, or one time the wriggling body of a salmon. Number 2 is counter-revolutionaries must be crushed. You're a revolutionary businessman, or a revolutionary lady businessman. Why should you have these counter-revolutionaries tell you that you shouldn't say that in an interview, or you shouldn't take drugs in an interview, or you shouldn't fat-shame the interviewer? Crush those counter-revolutionaries. And finally, and most importantly, all capitalists are paper tigers. In other words, get that paper, tigers. I've been Ivo Pope. And you, if you follow my advice, your entry into the world of work can be a great leap forward. Thank you very much.